Hey guys, it's Drax here with the highlights and details from the dev livestream that took place yesterday. And straight into it here, we're going to be talking about stuff that's on the live servers right now, and also additions that will be coming to the game in the near future. The Meltdown Alert is now live. They decided, because of the playtest, to make this a 30-minute long alert, 'cause that seemed to be the deciding point at which it completely switched, and the side that started the alert was no longer able to win it.
The duration of the alert is something that we could use as a tuning knob, and actually you'll see on live that the duration is different now. It's 30 minutes opposed to an hour-long alert. But yeah, so the first...
So after 30 minutes, it'll it'll check to see what the territory control is like, and if you have at least 35, 36%, the faction, what was it, 36?
Yeah, 36.
36. The faction that started the alert, if they have 36, they win the continent. Right. There's some fantastic fanfare. The continent is locked. They get the bonus just like you normally would with conquering, and some of the lovely prizes that are built.
Now, at first I thought 30 minutes is a bit short, but I realised that this would mean we get more ISO 4 as a reward, and also more cosmetics. So, alerts happening more often are actually better for us. And what they said was outfits must be ready to win it. So, really it goes into the prep time, knowing that alert's coming up, so that you have the right territories to put yourself in a better position. So this is just a test at the moment with this thing, and if they need to, they said they can possibly make it longer in the future. Based on the original playtest that took place where Vanu won, and Paul said he would dye his mohawk purple, he did indeed dye his mohawk purple, and you'll see it throughout this video, and you could see it quite clearly throughout the live stream. Paul still insists his loyalties lie with NC though. So the combined arms changes have now been added to the game, and these completely change up vehicle gameplay. Overall, this increases the time to kill between vehicle and vehicle and infantry. This also affects the infantry rocket launchers and the air game, with the ESF now being the dominant, most predatory air vehicle. The devs want us to give the system a chance, and they are willing to make adjustments as needed. I made a point during the live stream to say that they didn't want to alienate the veteran players, but they also want to encourage new players to come to the game and also keep playing the game. So let's give this system a chance, see how it goes, and see how it affects the game in the future, and if it doesn't work out, we can voice our concerns on Reddit and on the official forums.
Actually gives you a fresh perspective to the gameplay. It sort of changes the interactions between vehicle to vehicle, vehicle to air, which are, I guess, technically vehicles still, but infantry as well. It changes the way the meta shakes down. That's very exciting for a lot of players.
I think so too. So yeah, we'll definitely see how it shakes out. And again, feedback, thorough feedback, concise feedback is
helpful, constructive feedback.
Right, is great.
Next, they revealed a turret bug that flips your tank. You ever been just driving along and all of a sudden it's like your tank's hit a bump and it suddenly starts spinning out and maybe flips over? Then that's because this is a turret bug where a secondary turret that you can't see will appear and change your hitbox. So what they were saying is they're actively trying to fix this bug and bugs like it and making it more apparent to us as players. So it's good to see. The Ps4 implants, for the PS4 guys, they've been waiting for these a long time and often have comments on my videos about I hope we get implants soon. Well, they said that they are a work in progress, so you guys will be seeing those in the next PS4 update. For PC, we also have more new implants coming. I guess PS4, once it's in, you'll get the implants nearly as fast as we do. And these are faction-specific implants. I'm just going to go over these because they could be changed in the future. So I'll go over these really quickly, and as we get more details about them and they're confirmed as working that way, then I'll do a more up-to-date video with it. But these aren't live in-game right now, these are coming in the future. And first up for Vanu Sovereignty is called Accurize, and this is killing an enemy has a 20% chance to increase accuracy. So what all these implants seem to do is they trigger on a percentage chance from one player, and it affects all the players nearby. So TR has a similar implant called Firestorm, but this, when this triggers, it gives them no ammo cost when activated, pretty much allowing them to spray their bullets everywhere, the true meaning of Daka Daka. For the NC implant, this one's called Fortify, and on the same basis with the trigger mechanic, and has a 20% increased resistance to frontal armor. And just to note, maxes do not benefit from any of these implants. They also mentioned one called Assassin, and this says that kills clear spots when you get a headshot. I think there's a percentage chance for a clear, but 100% chance when you get a headshot. So really it's perfect for snipers or those headhunter players. There was also 2 others that I saw on the list that we haven't seen before. One of them was called Overdrive. This could be some kind of super turbo mode on vehicles, I guess. Maybe if you get a kill, then you get some kind of ability to get away. And also there was one called Survivalist. I'm guessing possibly extra health upon a kill. There's another implant that we'll touch on in a bit, but first up, they also said if you have any specific implants, let them know, and if possible or good enough, they can work it into the game. New faction weapons are coming. We saw the NC one in the last live stream, and this time they flashed up the TR weapon during the stream, and some lucky player probably bagged themselves a few hundred DBC with the single use code. So there's a new Halloween event coming this year, and they've changed it up a bit to make it a bit more interesting. New directive and items. For example, one of the directives will ask you to get melee kills with knife implants equipped. And there's a new pumpkin grenade that requires 3 hits to kill standard infantry. And the consumable to get these grenades is the pumpkin seeds that we did before. And what you just have to do is blow up the pumpkins, get the seeds, and then buy the grenades. The second tier on this gives you a novice implant pack. The third tier then gives you a horseman title. And then at the top tier, you get a special implant called Phylactery. And this is a reference to Dungeons and Dragons. What it does is resurrects you when you are dead. You give yourself a self-resurrection. It requires 50 experience ticks to allow you to use it. So it's not just based on kills, it's based on getting experience in PlanetSide. So it might be useful for squad play, repairing and healing. The main thing to balance it is you can tell when someone has it equipped because they glow a bright green and looks kind of spooky. They were going for a spooky feel with this. They said you get to keep it after the event and it will continue working. But it's best to get it during the Halloween directive because once you complete the top tier, you get it for certain, 100%. There's no RNG involved, so you avoid the RNG when it drops back into the loot table. So definitely best to get it during this event. Otherwise, if you want it later on, then you're going to be forced to buy packs and play the RNG game.
But he's back.
This time he'll stay dead.
Oh yeah. My god. So he comes back with half health.
Yeah.
So it's a lot easier to kill one of these people once they're down.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's sort of how that implant works. We're probably gonna make some more adjustments.
What if you're carapace and you just equip your?
Hasn't completed testing yet.
From the player with the implant, essentially you get a revive request from yourself, and you click yes, no, just like you would if someone else was reviving you before. So it's pretty straightforward.
Also for Halloween, they'll be adding the new Flame Rider tires for Flash Harasser, and these will also be unlockable by Pumpkin Seeds or Daybreak Cash.
Or you can buy it outright with Daybreak Cash. So yeah, and you got the Harasser variant there. It's very Nicolas Cagey.
When asked if there would be a new Araxmas directive as well, they said they would definitely make a new one, so that will be in the game around Christmas time. And finally, if you didn't see the live stream, then head over to the website and enter this code for a free Platinum variant of the NSX Tengu and Platinum Helmet. The code is PS2 Welcome Back, and that code can be used by everyone. Know someone might like a free Platinum Tengu and Helmet, then share this code with them. Anyway guys, hopefully for those of you that didn't watch the live stream, that keeps you informed. The new Super update has gone live. Critical Mass and Combined Arms all in one. So jump in the game right now. It's going to be a lot different for a while. It's going to be interesting. And hopefully it's going to be good. So anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this video. And I will see you next time.